So I'm here today in one of my favorite rooms in the house. Believe it or not, it's my garage. And if you know anything about me, if you've been following our work at all, you know that I need exercise. I don't mean I like to exercise. I don't force myself to exercise. It is medicine for my brain. So I'm gonna guess that one of the reasons you're here is because it's probably medicine for your brain too. So exercise is just one of those really important things. And you don't need fancy equipment. You don't need a lot of stuff. You don't need an expensive gym membership to stay healthy. I'm gonna show you very basic moves that you can actually increase in intensity and adjust to your level of fitness. You can take a lot of these on the road with you. And that way you can just get up and start doing something. And as you begin to feel stronger, as you begin to feel better, you will naturally seek more ways to increase your exercise program and your fitness level. It will just happen, I promise you. Don't think that far ahead. Just work out with us now. So here's the first circuit that we're gonna do. What I want you to pay attention to is getting 12 to 15 reps of each exercise and 4 full sets. I'm gonna show you one of each exercise just to make sure that you're doing it safely. The first thing we're gonna do, bicep curls today. So this is not about impressing anyone. This is about you building strength. So start where you can, whatever is comfortable, and you're gonna do bicep curls. I'm doing this intentionally on the edge of a bench. I have a bench, but if you don't have a bench, that's okay. Get a chair, it's not a problem. And you're just going to raise the weight, and as you come up, turn it, come up to the top. Don't hyperextend, don't go all the way up because that's not good. Come up to where your bicep is fully engaged and contracted, hold it, then come back down slow. Then you're gonna do the other side. Hold it and come down. And you're gonna do that 12 to 15 times. As you get stronger, you can do both sides together or you can increase the weight. And you can turn it if it's more comfortable at the bottom. The next one we're gonna do is goblet squats. So with these, you're gonna take a dumbbell. Again, don't go too heavy until you've built your strength. Make sure you don't lock your knees out at the top. Turn your toes out slightly and keep your back straight as you go down. Don't bend, you don't wanna do this. Keep your back straight, go down as far as you can. Keep your knees out, don't let your knees cave in. Keep the knees out, pause for a moment, and as you come up, squeeze the glutes. This is really good for strengthening your quads and your glutes. This keeps you strong as you get older. Everyone needs to be able to squat down, bend down to be able to pick something up without hurting themselves. Next, I'm gonna show you dumbbell flies. This is really good for the shoulders. So you're gonna take some dumbbells, whatever's comfortable for you, start light and work your way up. The important thing with this is you wanna look like someone's pulling your elbows up with a string. What you don't wanna do is like funky moves like this. You don't wanna look like a chicken, okay? So look at my arms. The dumbbells need to move with your elbows. So lat pull-downs are gonna work on the largest muscle above the waist. So this is the largest muscle in your back. And what you wanna do is when you take your dumbbell, don't go to the chest. You wanna keep your back like a table, nice and flat, don't round your back. Come to the rib cage and hold for a second. Come to the rib cage, hold for a second. And be careful not to lock this knee out, have a slight bend. So step-ups are not only great for the lower body, but they're gonna keep your heart rate up. Do one leg at a time. Don't switch legs until you are very advanced, but it's still really great for building your quadriceps and your glutes. Start with no weight and increase by adding dumbbells. Then switch. If you don't have a bench, use one of your stairs or something outside that you can step up on. You can even use the curb if you have to. So now we're gonna work on your abs. Start this with no weight, and as you become more advanced, you can add a dumbbell so that you get a better workout. You're gonna sit on the ball and you're gonna slide down until the ball is supporting your low back. Don't go too high, keep it right about mid-level. Then what you're gonna do is just keep your shoulders back, look up at the ceiling, sit up. You don't want to curl all the way up. First of all, the ball will slide out from under you. You don't want to do that. That's the first circuit. It's really pretty simple. There's 1,000 variations I could show you, but I want to keep it simple just to get you moving. Don't focus on so much, all the different things you could be doing. Just start doing something. And as you become more advanced, you're going to want to make sure you're keeping your heart rate up. So if you need to, go sprint up the street in between your circuits or run up and down your stairs a couple of times. But just as important is resting. Your rest needs to be scheduled with purpose. So after a few days of doing, these types of workouts, make sure that you're giving your brain and your body a chance to recover. Go for a long walk. Just take it easy. Do some meditation and get that recovery time so that you are healed and ready to rev up again. So I know this might feel different. It might feel anytime you do something new, we call it in martial arts PMS, primitive, mechanical, and spontaneous. Feels really awkward when you first start. And then all of a sudden you start thinking to yourself, okay, I can do this, it's just different. And then pretty soon it just becomes second nature. But I know one thing, you've got this. You've done the hard part, you're here. Now go work out. Give us some feedback when you're done. Talk to us, we're coaches, we're here to help you. Give us your questions, give us your concerns, let us help you through this.